Newswatch 16 is sponsored by your local Ford stores. Check out the new 2016 Ford Explorer. With the available terrain management system, you will be unstoppable. From WNEP, the news station, this is Newswatch 16 at 7.
Parents are meeting with school officials tonight after a teacher's aide who allegedly had 2 sexually transmitted diseases was charged with having sex with students.
It is a rare thing for our area in February, but a tornado touched down here. You'll get a look at all the damage.
How could a teenager sentenced to life in prison for a brutal murder now have the chance to be free? It's all coming up on Newswatch 16 at 7. Good evening, I'm Shauna McNally.
And I'm Scott Schaefer. We begin tonight in Union County, where concerned parents just met with school officials over disturbing allegations facing a former teacher's aide.
Yesterday, that aide was charged with having sexual contact with not 1, but 2 Lewisburg area high school students. Newswatch 16's Peggy Lee is live in Lewisburg tonight with more. Peggy?
Well, Scott and Charlotte, that meeting was held here at the high school and is just coming to an end at this hour. Peggy Lee, Newswatch 16, reporting live here in Lewisburg.
All right, Peggy, thank you. In another part of Union County, a case of vandalism on soccer fields. The tire tracks you see are not supposed to be here. Somebody drove a vehicle over soccer fields along River Road near Lewisburg. Authorities are trying to track down the vandals. A judge decided there is enough evidence to send this grandmother to trial in Schuylkill County for the death of her 14-month-old granddaughter. This is Patrina Hoffman walking out of her preliminary hearing in Shenandoah. She is accused of smothering the child last month at her home in Mahanoy City. No date has been set for Hoffman's trial.
The gas station in Carbon County, where about a dozen drivers claim they unknowingly pumped water into their tanks instead of gas, it has shut down its pumps. Owners of the BZB gas station in Bowmanstown voluntarily stopped selling gasoline today after an inspection found 4 inches of water had leaked into the tank. The station will not sell gas until the leak is fixed, but the store is still open. There are no reports of any drivers getting water in their tanks this time. Last week, 7 inches of water leaked into the store's tank. That's when several drivers reported major damage to their engines after filling up here. Firefighters used a ladder truck today to save a 79-year-old man trapped on the balcony of a burning senior housing complex in Clinton County.
Crews were called to Woodward Meadows near Lock Haven this morning. Firefighters tell us they got to the man just in time.
It was only a matter of seconds till we got him down off of there, and it actually flashed, and that fire come right out over where he was originally standing.
The fire victim is in the hospital with burns to his hands and back. Other residents got out safely. Authorities are looking into what sparked the fire in Clinton County.
This has been a day of cleaning up for people all across northeastern and central Pennsylvania after big storms pounded the area last night. The storms included a most unanticipated weather event, the rare tornado in February. With the help of friends and family, Butch Chamberlain spent his day cleaning up the mess left behind after strong storms rolled through Bradford County.
Drivers in part of Lackawanna County had quite the surprise this morning when cows made their way onto a busy road. 2 heifers were spotted in the median of Interstate 81 in 2 spots miles apart. The first was here near Clark Summit. PennDOT crews found another cow about 14 miles north in Susquehanna County. Farmers came to pick up the animals. They somehow broke loose from the truck they were riding in. State police have located their owner. He made it all the way to his final destination in Union County before noticing the 2 were gone.
A water main break closed part of a road in Scranton for much of the day. An 8-inch main broke this morning on Pittston Avenue. A few homes in the area had water in their basements that needed to be pumped out. The break has been fixed and water restored to 35 homes and businesses that were affected in this part of Scranton. A road in DuPont is finally open again after days of all sorts of problems. Main Street reopened around 3 this afternoon. Earlier this week, 2 water mains broke. They were repaired, then they broke again, and a giant hole opened due to a mine subsidence. The road was shut down. 20 homes lost water for about 2 days. The hole in Luzerne County is now partially filled with concrete and dirt.
Do you want a quicker, easier way to file and trim your nails?
If so, the maker of Roto Clipper claims it is the product for you. We've had many requests to test it. And tonight, well, tonight's the night. Find out if it really works coming up a little later on Newswatch 16 at 7. Right now, Tom Clark in the backyard.
Hey, Scott, good evening. No lightning tonight, just a lot of flurries. Much colder air coming in today. Just after midnight last night, we had a high of 59 degrees. Our low so far, 34, and across the nation today.
Well, Tom, I can see some snow flurries out there in the backyard.
Okay.
All right, Tom, thank you very much,
Tom.
sir. A murderer sentenced to life in prison might be getting out of jail. You're probably wondering how that could happen.
Well, a new law is making it possible. The widower of the woman who was murdered is speaking out. Details next here on your news station. It's been nearly 2 decades since a man from Lackawanna County lost his wife when a 15-year-old boy murdered her.
But this week, for the first time since the 1999 tragedy, Robert Algar heard directly from his wife's killer. Newswatch 16's Matt Petrillo shows us why Algar is questioning why the killer wrote to him now.
Robert Algar of Dixon City still thinks about the day his wife Diana died. Matt Petrillo, Newswatch 16, Luzerne County.
The Oscars are this weekend, and with the show comes controversy.
Coming up, what is the Academy doing to increase diversity? Who's the highest paid Oscar nominee? That's a good one, by the way. And how you can weigh in on the Oscar discussion. All next on Newswatch 16 at 7. The Academy Awards are just 3 days away. A lot of controversy surrounds the show this year.
Several stars say they will not be attending the Oscars for a second year in a row. All 20 of the nominees in the acting categories are white. The Academy has now put forth new initiatives to double the number of women and minority voters by 2020 and increase diversity on the Board of Governors.
An Oscars producer says host Chris Rock threw out his original monologue and rewrote it to include the diversity controversy.
Movie reviewer Jeff Bohm will be on set with us tomorrow during Newswatch 16 at 7 to discuss everything Oscars. We want you to tell us which movie you think deserves to win Best Picture and why. Tweet your answer to WNEP using hashtag #social@7 or post on our Facebook page. Then your comments may appear on this newscast tomorrow night.
Hunger Games star Jennifer Lawrence is this year's highest paid Oscar nominee. According to Forbes, Lawrence, who received a Best Actress nomination for Joy, earned $52 million between June of 2014 and June of 2015. Lawrence was paid almost twice as much as the second highest paid Oscar nominee, Leonardo DiCaprio, who made $29 million. Well, TGIT is all new tonight here on ABC and WNEP TV. On how to get away with murder, we could learn the answers to some very key questions. Very key.
Very key.
Including, where the heck is Philip?
Some of the women of WNEP sat down to discuss just that in a revolt against Annalise by the Keating Five.
5 of the members of her team, her students, all said, you know, they pretty much walked out on her.
I don't know. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
And you can see the rest of the discussion at WNEP.com. Then tune in tonight at 10. Newswatch 16's Carmela Maddaloni will lead the live tweeting. Join the conversation by using hashtag HTGAWM16.
We are testing Roto Clipper next year on Newswatch 16 at 7.
What the heck is going on here? Why is my partner in crime riding a tiny bike?
And not riding it well. We'll explain this awkward moment in tonight's Talkback Feedback on Newswatch 16.
Nice helmet.
At 11. Thanks very much.
Well, you request it, we test it. We have had many requests for tonight's Does It Really Work product. There it is. It's called the Roto Clipper.
Maker claims it can trim and file your nails, leaving them with a smooth, even finish. Kurt Aaron, when I need questions about my nails answered, he's the guy I talk to.
Now just try it, Charlotte.
Keeps saying that, but
just
I'm not
try
gonna
it.
Try it. It's going to suck my finger
It's
right
not
in.
going to suck your finger. Trust me on this. Just try it. A little dab on the one finger. Come on, try it.
I'll try it at the end.
Okay, you try it at the end. We want to know, does it really work? This is the Roto Clipper, and the maker claims it's a fast, easy, safe way to trim and file your nails. They give it thumbs down.
All right.
Just try it.
I am.
Succumb to peer pressure, would
It goes.
you? It makes it feel like it's kind of sucking your nail in a little bit, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
But it does work. But like she said, it's not, as perfect as you could get with a file.
A nail file, they had their nails done in literally less than a minute. Much faster. That was $20 at Boscov's.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, Shape. Give it a whirl.
Give it
buddy.
a whirl.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not that bad. Nice and smooth on this finger.
Yeah.
Right here.
Out of time. We'll see you tonight at 10 and 11.